And welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. It's 5:29 PM, Friday the 24th of October 2025. Current temperature is, taking forever to load of course, we're in a heat wave morning, 27.3 degrees Celsius, feels like 28.6, 71% humidity, 19 kilometers per hour wind gusts, and 95% chance of no rain. So we're walking into town. It'll take a little bit longer so we can see a bit more detail. That's the plan anyway. Stop at certain spots and show a little bit more than I normally would. More of a detail sort of video, so I like stopping here for a few seconds. Anyway, I'm your host Brad and welcome to Bestestimes Reborn. Hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, let us know in the comments. I'll try to keep these videos as positive as possible and always family friendly. So there's your Bundy Hill Railway crossing over here. There's cars as usual. Different times of the day. There's being the Bruce Highway. Get traffic, you get your local traffic and you get your traffic going to Cairns and Townsville and such. So we'll try and get as much detail as possible. So there'll be times of just stopping so we can see more detail for looking back for history and all that. So we can see what it was like. Gotta love it when they drive past and look real snobby at you. They look down on you because you're doing something that they don't understand, that they don't do, so they don't get it. I mean, I'm not into fishing, I'm not into rugby league, stuff like that, but I don't look down on people who are. I mean, good on them. You know, that's the thing. And, don't look down on people because they're doing something that you don't understand. You know, if they've got a hobby or something they're really passionate about, like I am with my videos and that, and preserving history and in my way of doing it, then, you know, be happy that I found something that I've liked, that I enjoy, you know, be encouraging, be nice. Anybody, you know, what they like. Kirby's Corner, the old Kirby's Corner, Station Street. Across to the Bundy Hill Hotel, Jasmine Thai Massage and Family Barber. Yeah, we're showing a little bit longer spots so you can get a bit more detail. Station Street, part of the railway here. It does mean the video will be a bit longer, but when you're looking back years later, it'll be worth it. That's the way I see it. They're real interesting to see. Oh, I remember that business. Oh, I'd forgotten that business existed. Oh, you know, you get all that sort of nostalgia out of videos. It may seem boring to people now. Oh, I can just drive around and have a look. Yeah, a lot of people don't notice detail either. When they're driving along, they don't see as much detail as you would when you're walking along or when you're watching a video like this and that. So that's the thing. So, you know, always show support to people giving it a go. You know, trying in life with a doggy. Doggy. But anyway, so, you know, always show support to people, give people encouragement. Not just me, there's another videographer around town that's not detail orientated, but he gives it a go. You know, give him encouragement. And you see him, he only really goes to events and some different things like Anzac Day and Feast of Senses, that type of thing. But you know, it's nice to show respect and all that, and encouragement. You know, 480p, 480p, 4K 60, 4K 30. If you know, you know. It's one of those things, if you know, you know. Coming up on Cassowary Street. Just trying to show the payphone in a little bit more detail. Public phone, as it should be called, because they're not pay anymore. Within Australia anyway. If you're trying to call overseas, I'd say at a cost. Payment not required, as it says, number 2 there. The camera to show properly. 204 Edith Street. There you go. So that's what the payphones, public phones were like. Well, so many years of saying payphone makes it hard not to say it. So this is outside Goodyear, Cassowary Street. The tennis court's been closed down for years. Just here, the one at the railway yard. Sadly, never been able to get down there and get video. Love to have permission to go there and get video if it's still there, just not being used. So there's TJ's Diner in the old Gundy Hill Bakery, same spot where that used to be. Nice lighting actually, but the long shadows getting a bit golden houry. Getting detailed. It's hard to show back because of where the sun is behind me at the moment. So if I was walking home at this hour, or out this way, it would be horrible. Sun in your eyes. Yeah, like I said, if you don't understand what people are doing, even ask them nicely. Yeah. I've had people nicely ask me, "Oh, what are you always walking around with a camera for?" And I explained to them, "Oh, they get it," and they get all excited. "Oh, that's why you're doing it. Yeah, I've seen you around a fair bit. Just haven't said anything." No. I do it for history. Be able to look back and see 20, 30, 40 years from now what it was like in town, in and around Innisfail. The places I can get to, it's all walking distance. The longest I've done is, I think, 20 kilometres. It's pretty long. Out to Wangan. Oh, I did out to Marillion, but I can't remember how long that took. How many kilometres in that? Did to South Johnson and back. So we're nearly up to Carbuda Street. Walking slower for the detail, like I said. Once this van goes past, so across the Mobile, Avis, Mobile 24-hour, back towards the Metro and the Ampol, Gundy Hill direction. You can't really see it due to the sun. There's Carbuda Street, Karboota, and 180 Edith Street across there. The Gundy Auto Wash, they have the dog wash, the professional car detailing and everything. Gives you more of a chance to see the bits of detail around when I take my time doing these videos. mean, they're always about detail, but you know, I'm showing more detail. This one, just another way of doing it. We'll get up here and show 180 a little bit more the way it is in October 2025. This is what it looks like. That's how it was. It's been painted a few months ago. Thought this might have been an undercoat because it'll show mould after a while, being that colour. There's the seat, the coveted seat, which used to be further down back in the day. I think it was more in the middle back in the old days. Basically close to where that car is. But yeah, there's wobbling bicycles here in Australia, Poochie's Lounge and Tropic Cartridges and Printing. Show them a little bit for the detail. Signal tobacconist here. Specialist tobacconist, says on that lower sign. That's where the old sign used to be. Thanks for shopping at 180 Edith Street. And there's the 180 Edith Street signs with the different businesses on it. Best Buy carpet, vinyl and vinyl planks, and paint shop NQ next to the mobile. Michael Street just there. Down engineering, etc. So, Rural Fire Service, Queensland truck. Don't see them every day. Quickly show it. There we go. There's another one coming up. I think it's the yellow one here. And the fire, all these fire stuff. Must have been a fire or something around. These are all the, like the rural ones. There you go, don't see them every day. Pelican Street. So I can show a little bit more detail here. Costa de Vanuatu and Smoke grocery place over there. Just another tobacconist as much as I can tell. Okay, we'll get across the road so we can see the shop behind us. It's Coastal Farm and Motorcycles. Try and show that in a little bit of detail. There's Coastal Marine and Outdoors. Hopefully that'll show up. With the lighting, it may not. Pelican Street. And nearly up to Maurice Grasso Motors. And the traffic lights. The intersection of Grace and Edith Street. Bruce Highway. Coles truck. We only have Coles delivery here at the moment through Uber Eats, which I tried the other day. It wasn't too bad. Uber Eats, I was quite impressed. Came within about 15 minutes of ordering. Yeah, I was quite impressed. Maurice Grasso Motors. Excellent. And when this was Tully Motors for a while. You get the people going past, what's he doing? Look, Margie, he's got a camera. Oh yeah, you get those people. I overhear people saying stuff like that. Oh, look what he's got a camera. Must be doing some photographs. The old Lee Yix. Used to be a Chinese restaurant. Signage is still there. It's fading away over the years. It's been closed for like 25 years or so. The Lee Yix Young Va Chinese restaurant. It's been closed down for so long now. When it was up for sale at one stage, you could see on realestate.com.au that everything was still in there like it was, you know, never touched after the restaurant closed. Everything was in the, probably not food and stuff, but all the machinery in the kitchen, all the stuff, and the tables and chairs in the restaurant part were all still there. It's Repco, and where Kennedy's Better Home and Living and Reed's Rec Division used to be. Suppose it'll start getting a bit darker soon, so might be able to see most of this Page Park across there in the Commonwealth Hotel. Griffin Express on that truck. It's interesting to show the brand names on the trucks of the businesses, because looking back, I say, oh, that business, I'd forgotten that even existed. I haven't even thought of that for years, that business. That sort of thing, with a lot of trucking companies and all that. Ibis Street and a random Coles trolley. Super cheap auto across there. Got Rebel Coffee across the road, plus Kayla Lawyers, Merino Lawyers, Travis Schultz and partners. Guess they're all part of Kayla Lawyers now, or Kayla Lawyers is part of theirs. I don't know. This is all the way it was at this particular time. If you were walking along on this particular time, on this particular day, this is what you would have seen. If you were looking these directions. It's Furniture World, which has been closed for a long time now. And Wyong, that's open. Wyong Tony's restaurant. Show that in a little bit of detail, what we can. Just so you can see what it was like. Park there, so we can't really show. Furniture World. Innisfail budget backpackers across there. Used to be Innisfail building supplies. Kimbab. Pets Domain. This blue building here. Running computer repairs. I don't think they're open much anymore. I don't really ever see anyone in there. I see cars parked there, but I don't really see anyone in there. And then, yeah, Pets Domain back there. Used to be a service station back in the day. Thank you, Power Equipment. So this is Charles Street. Charles. The old KFC across here. Wait until old mate goes past. Out of respect. We'll show the old KFC. The old KFC here. Closed down a few months ago. And they opened at the new store, the corner of Lily and Ernest Street, opposite the VP and the Crown Hotel. It's up for lease at the moment. 140 Edith Street. Go a bit slower so you can see a bit more detail. As much as I can. I have recorded a full-on video of this when that was still open. Pardon me. Not through the back and everything, but in the parts where customers can go. Drive through. It might change if someone takes it over. So we're showing as much detail as possible. It's TechTune. TechTune Automotive and 4x4. There's Island Coast Ford. Been doing up the sign. Notice that this morning. Innisfail Mazda, Island Coast Ford, and Nissan written on there now. I heard someone say something in December. Don't know where they are. Maybe way down. Anyway, Island Coast Ford. The old Sepoy house. Space straight ahead, and whatever you can see to the left, to the right is what we can show. Just out of privacy because it's someone's house. The garden's fairly well looked after. It's where Golden Fleece and Bill's Service Centre used to be, next door. Yeah, just here where the chute is. Wonder if anyone will ever build there. Be interesting to see if they do. Was up for, I think they were going to auction it at one stage. Maybe the people who have the old Sepoy house bought it because they parked their stuff there, the vehicles. So there's Anzac Memorial Park across there. This is Gladys Street. It's getting a bit darker, shadowy and all that, so it's a bit harder to see. Well, for me to see in the screen of the camera, often it's a lot brighter when we watch it back. Towards Camex and the bus stop. The bus stop to Cairns. The bus stops to Townsville direction, Brisbane and all that. Over at Anzac Memorial Park. Also known as King George Park. Tesla. Am I right? The bin enclosures we had here at this particular time. There's someone sitting here, so I can't really show too much. So across, we'll go past him. And as well, Chemex. They're like pool chemicals and different things. Catering supplies. Cleaning supplies and all that. AIDA care. Yeah, I don't know how you say that. I don't hear people saying it, so I'll just spell it out. Roscoe's. Chemex signage. Dog's going off. Book now. Castle Dreamtime Trail. 1 Riley Street. Take rest. Roscoe's Pizza. Italian restaurant. Oh, there's a lot of people down at the thing there. Looks like police. Down at the Great Flavour of India. Either they're there something's happened or they're there because they're getting a feed. Don't know. Maybe the smoke and vape shop. Something happening there. I don't know, there's a paddy wagon. Anyway, Hungry Jack's. Ryan Dan's Butchery. Yeah, definitely something happening down here. Anyway, I'll keep moseying along. Hungry Jack's again. The Seapoint corner over there with Coles, Coles Supermarket. Towards the Gumloon restaurant. It's Gumloon Chinese restaurant. Signage for it anyway. Vince Martin and Co. Solicitors. Gumloon signage there. Denture Clinic and Locksmith, Innisfail Workwear. People coming behind me and ahead of me. It's hard to stop and show as much detail, but anyway, let's just wait for them to go past. Across to Coles and the Shearing Shed Barber and EB Games. Across there, where Dom's used to be. Anyway. Little tip kitchen up here, where it's KAVA. It's hard when there's all these people to do this stuff. But you do what you can. It's kind of hard to replace. Certainly won't speak in English. Commonwealth Bank down there, it's Owen Street. Coming up on. $5:58 PM. Oh mate, Finnished Cafe. Try and show that. To get our detail. Across the old day-night pharmacy. Old White Horse Hotel. Terry White Kmart down there where all the sun's shining really nicely on at the moment. Bite Me Takeaway just here. Where Campbell Real Estate used to be, it's been for lease for a while now. Bite Me Takeaway. Hard to show when there's people sitting in there. And they try and show it. Just across the road. Target Health Medical Centre. Random butterfly. Used to be Leota's stuff. Well, wait for our mates to go past so I can show a bit more detail. Shirley Forest, George Cott's Rothney's Pharmacy. Rothney's. Yeah, very hard to show when there's people walking along. Show detail. First National, used to be the camera shop back in the day. And the massage place, 46 Edith massage. And the Malik Centre. And Rockman's. But I might go past is APSM. Jagged's Cafe and Jill Stationery. We can show off a little bit where we just came from. Get a bit more detail. Russell Hobbs air fryer. Satisfy, it says on there, Satisfy. Instead of Satisfy. Russell Hobbs. 179, that's very cheap. I don't know if Russell Hobbs is a good brand anymore. A lot of the brands get bought out by other brands. They just use the name, so I don't know. It used to be a good brand. As far as I know. There's Innisfail Asian store. It's getting darker. It's hard to see. We won't show the lady using the ATM, of course. We never do. Asian store's open. Across to Oliveri's and Anita's Gibson Souvenirs. Just like Cunners Warehouse is open. Brumbies, and that's our Food Emporium. Opening hours. Monday 6 AM to 5 PM. So Monday through to Saturday 6 AM. Monday to Friday 5 PM. Saturday 1 PM and Sunday closed. There we go. Oh, I can feel the air conditioning. Just a little bit. Brumbies. Looks nicer with the new doors. Much nicer. The old mixing thingy, as it looks like to me. So we're in the arcade. Show what we can while we're here. There's a few people around, so we always show respect and manners. Don't. Yeah. Best Gen closed down 31st to the 3rd, 2025. Best Gen was here for how many years? It says it on there. 18 years. I thought it must have been longer than that. There's classic cuts and gorgeous nails and spa. Where Epic Employment Agency used to be. Star Liquor. Empire Cafe. Yeah, I might wait for these people to go past and show a bit more. Just out of respect. Indigenous artwork here. That's one medical centre. And Torrey's Pharmacy, pathology, all that down here. Travelators, community notice board, and back where we just came from. Sun shining through on the buildings, on the shops down here. There's Life Your Way. Rural Medical Imaging up here. There's Torrey's Pharmacy. There you got the golden hour showing. Wow. I like that lighting. Always someone yelling. A little bit of fun. This is Innisfail Food Emporium. The Lifeline store. And this guy, something. Wish I had video on that and more photos of the Coast Guards thing they had here where you put money in it and spun around. It's pretty cool. There's all the bounty balls in it. It's getting close to being empty. So this type of seating was in here. It's Price Busters. Over here, we have recorded videos in there when it first opened. It's not since then, but out of respect. So that's Owen Street through there. Across to the Chinese Joss House, the Litzing Gung Temple. Sorry if I said that wrong, but that's what it looks like. It's always known as the Chinese Joss House for many years. Okay. Let's continue along. Show as much detail as we can, like I said. There's your Innisfail Medical Centre, pathology and rural medical imaging. It's quite warm up this end. I wasn't sweating as much till I come in here. Down the other end you can feel the air conditioning a little bit. And there's more closer up of pathology, Innisfail Medical Centre and rural medical imaging. Storage pharmacy. There's someone coming behind me, so I've got to either slow down or speed up. Established 1950, Torridge Pharmacy. We'll put the camera away in a minute, finish the video. Anyway, we'll stop just here, wait for our mate to go past. My young mate. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Bestestimes keeping memories alive for us and future generations to see. Check the links in the description if you want to help out the channel or just watch other videos. Feel free to watch videos all the way through. It really helps the channel out. Check out old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Anyway, stay safe, stay cool, stay tuned for any photos, and I'll catch you in the next one.